Everyone on here is adults, right? Okay. Any decisions, mistakes, or trauma that has occurred in any form or fashion in your life, you have to take some form of accountability. Those who do, there's two options that you can go with this. One option is you don't take any accountability. You play victim. Everything is everybody else's fault. You blame other people for things that has happened to you. This didn't work because of this, that, and the third, right? And you continue to live your life in a very dysfunctional and messed up way. Your life is a hot mess. Okay, that's one. Two, you use it as power, and you transform and you renew yourself, and you gain the lessons and the wisdoms that happens from your mistakes, and you don't allow it to dictate your future and or dictate yourself. Because the past is the past. You cannot take back time. You cannot take back things that has transpired in your life. Only thing that you can do is be in the present and move forward and think about how you want to be moving forward. I'm not going to fit in the propaganda of this world of this is okay, that's okay. No, if it's not right, it's not right. If it's not of righteousness, it's unrighteousness. Point blank, period. And for one, that's one. For two, my brain just automatically thinks in black and white. And I'm kind of glad that it does, because I know that God preferred for all of us to be hot and cold and to not be lukewarm. And if you decide to be lukewarm, you might as well be cold, right? But as you become an adult, you have to decide how you want to live your life. You cannot blame every single thing that has happened to you on your parents or your siblings or this relationship, that relationship. Skip all of that. You came into this world by yourself. You're going to leave this world by yourself. So what you decide to do with the time that you have left and the life that you want to live, what are you going to do about it? Because pointing the finger and not taking accountability or even beating yourself up over it, stop giving the enemy any room to dictate, manipulate, and deceive you outside of what God has told you, promised you, and who you are. Stop giving the enemy any room, because the more you dwell on that stuff, the more it's going to eat you up. Can you talk about it? Of course. If you get to a place of healing, you can 100% talk about it, because then that's what your testimony. But when things start to transpire where your past experiences starting to affect who you are and what God called you to be, you need to sit down, because there's still some deliverance that needs to be taking place. But when you have healed and God has called you through and you have been renewed, you've been restored, and you've been redeemed, you are able to talk about things from a standpoint of testimony. That doesn't take away the pain, that doesn't take away the trauma, that doesn't take away of it, right?